Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. Super catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Going with spin now. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a boundary save for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Kohli taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
That is a textbook on drive. Sees the ball just drift, times it well, and it races to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
How will he reply?
Good shot. A beauty. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming in to bat at number 6.
Shot. Not waiting around.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
A few moves made in the field. Bumrah coming in.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Wow, that's missed a lot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 8 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 8 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Good pick up, big chance. That's out. Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Please give him a round of applause.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Doesn't beat the infield. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. Out. What a screamer.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nearly gets the edge. Sharmi with a great delivery there. End of the over. Mumbai 15 for 2.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
Thakur, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
Varma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
And that's out. Fielder at deep extra cover takes a regulation catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edge, but it drops safely. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Rohit saw how confident the keeper was, and that trust netted them a wicket.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Going with pace now. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. No, terrible shot. Oh yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
That's the end of our book. Hello and good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Fbgvggt International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this 5-over match between India and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
The right call here, I'd say.
We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled.
Cummins coming in.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Rohit, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Might look to go big again here.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target. Jeez, timed that well.
But the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great shot. At least one on offer. Was quick onto that in the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Hazelwood into the attack now from the Fbgvggt end. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. No. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Australia has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Misses. How did that not hit? KL Rahul waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
A few moves made in the field.
Green from the VVS Laxman end. Got that away nicely.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Needs a dot ball.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? A direct hit and this could be gone. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. A big one. 12 runs out of there. India 48 for none. Marsh, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Well played. Could be a quick single. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
KL Rahul watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
End of the over. India 56 for none. Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Zampa shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, stunning delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have been set a target of 72 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Warner, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bobbler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Edge, but it drops safely. Bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out! What a screamer.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Please give him a warm welcome.
Onto that early, that could be 4. 13 runs added there. Australia, 13 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Swept away but finds the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Yep.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Nicely played. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Australia 32 for 1. Thakur, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Gotcha. Yep.
Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh, too much room, and got what it deserved.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Head goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Perfectly timed.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That is quite extraordinary. Head, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
No, terrible shot.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Have to go for it now.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Misses everything. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win, and they...
Morning everyone and welcome to Lords. You join us for this test match between England and India. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and with the pitch looking as dry as it is, it would certainly favour batting first. I reckon there could be a lot of runs early on. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolute.
So the decision is made to bat first in what could be bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between England and India.
We're about ready to get underway, and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good shot, a beauty. No, terrible shot. That's the over. India are 3 for none. Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Great shot, at least one on offer. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. It's a tight run. Picks the gap perfectly. Quick onto that in the infield. Four runs added there. India are 7 for none. Anderson ready to start from the pavilion end. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter makes their way out. Doesn't beat the infield. Times that shot to perfection. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Couldn't get it through the field. 3 more runs. India are 10 for 1. Straight to the fielder. Ball in, played the wrong line, and off they go.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit. Got in, 2 in 2 balls.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
On a hat-trick now. Can't get that outside the ring field. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score, threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of such quality shouldn't be doing that.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Wow, that missed the lot. Absolutely middled that. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
That's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Immaculate timing there.
Well, that was a poor ball. You really can't bowl like that. Got what it deserved. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Hit that hard and fast. Another quiet over completed. The batters are staying the course though. Rashid ready to start from the nursery end. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Stunning stop. I thought that was a boundary for sure. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. India are 27 for 4. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Good shot, a beauty. Nicely played, runs one.
That really is a fantastic straight drive. Nothing the bowler could do to stop it. It just flew straight to the boundary.
Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Trouble here. Misses everything. Caught, gone. Cut away, and that's a great catch, a point. What a catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter coming out, but will be starting at the non-striker's end. Chance to run two. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. What a delivery.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
New batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work. That's the over. India are 38 for 7. Jordan ready to start from the pavilion end.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. It whizzed past the batsman, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Nicely played, perfect timing. No, terrible shot.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. He hit that one hard. No need to run. Lovely compact form there.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
England managed to keep the batters quiet. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. India are 49 for 7.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. End of the over, 6 off it. India are 55 for 7. Rashid ready to start from the nursery end. What a delivery.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
England might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter. There'll be runs here. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 2 runs added. India are 57 for 8. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Good pick up by the fielder, and there's a chance now. Doesn't beat the infield. Couldn't get it through the field. Good bowling that over, precise bowling, no real opportunities for the batter. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Times that shot to perfection.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Cuts that off well in the infield. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Will need a direct hit. Straight to the fielder. That's the over. India are 70 for 8. Jordan ready to start from the pavilion end. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Gone. Brilliant caught and bowled. Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
Wow, that missed a lot. 3 off the over. India are 73 for 9. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. This will be close. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Oh my word, that's huge. Absolutely out the middle of the bat. A monster of a shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Nicely played, runs one. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Good pick up by the fielder, and there's a chance now. Over. India are 84 for 9. Everyone's gone up. Really confident field. That really doesn't feel like enough runs on this pitch. There's real pressure on the bowlers now to get some early wickets. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard with the amount of time left in the batting available. They can make this into something really substantial. Played down the wrong line of the ball on the first ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Can't get that outside the ring field. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. That's the over. England on 9 for 9.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Shami The right armour is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Shami ready to start from the nursery end. Jadeja into the attack now from the nursery end. No, terrible shot. Misses everything. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden.
What?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Big shout from the bowler. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment.
Yes. No.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Got that away nicely. This is a big appeal. Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. A direct hit and it's gone. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of the over. England on 19 for none.